All right, guys, we're gonna get into some subtraction here. And so try to hang in there with me, because it's kind of complicated, but it's also fun. And before we get into the subtraction, though, I think there's one thing I maybe didn't cover enough, which is just like how to conceptualize this x. What does it mean? Just imagine that it's full of some amount of these, not the exact amount. It can be 100, a million, whatever, but they're all kind of compacted and stuffed into this, and we just don't know how many, right? Whereas if you have a negative x, just think we have a whole bunch of negatives inside of here. We don't know how many. That's what they mean, all right? I just want to make sure that that is clear. So let me tidy this up and let's get into some subtraction. All right, we'll start at the very beginning with an easy thing like this. Now, you guys are used to this. You saw this back in first grade, and it looks something like this. There's 6, and what's cool about this is you only have to draw the first number, right? And then you come over here and you take away 4, and you have 2 left, right? Really easy. Now, sometimes it'll be easy with negatives too, but not always. But sometimes it'll be real easy. See, this is saying take away 3 negatives. That's real easy. I can just highlight 3 negatives and then delete them, right? Now, if I was doing this on paper, I could just take my handy dandy pen and I will take away 3 of them, and then I have those. The answer is -3. All right, guys, I want you to just sit for a moment. I know this is really easy, but um, I hope you're seeing how these blocks can really make things manageable. Now for a really important concept. And what I'm about to say, I'm going to have you write about, reflect on in your worksheet. So please listen closely. Which is to say, taking away 4, taking away any number is the same as adding some negatives. I'm going to say it again. Taking away something is the same as adding negatives. Watch. So here I have 6, and I'm going to take away 4. Obviously, I could just scratch out these 4 or delete them, whatever you wish. But there's something really important I want to show you. -4 can look like this. And what I can do is, what I'm showing you is, having 4 negatives is the same as taking away 4. How can I prove that? Well, look, if I just kind of, let's do this. Let's zero pair with these, right? So I highlighted all of it, and I'm zero pairing. Boom. There you go. Or let's recreate this. We could go through, if we're doing this on paper, and we could be like, all right, 1 there, 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 1 there. And we still get that same answer of 2. So again, taking away something is the same as adding a negative. You can just, so when you see -4, you could just throw up 4 negatives. That's really crucial. Now, where this is really helpful is when you have a problem like, let's say, 2 minus 10. See, the problem with this that you run into is that when we have just 2, there isn't 10 to take away, right? I can't just, there's not 10, there's only 2. So I can't just scratch them out or delete them. And that's where we get into this kind of this little weirdness. Get ready. We're going into the realm of weirdness, but it's going to be fun, I think. So a solution to this is you can just say, all right, well, I know that that's the same as just adding on some negatives. So let's make 10 of those, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. And let's zero pair them. And the answer is I have 8 negatives. 8 negatives. And this works the other way. Watch. Right here, I have -3 minus 8. So here's my -3, but I don't have 8 to take away. That's all right. I realize that taking away 8 is the same as just throwing on 8 negative tiles. And so I can go over here and I can 2, 4, 6, 8 it. And let's put them all together. And I see I have 11 negatives. And so the answer is -11. All right. let's stop and do some problems with this.